What's up everybody, it's Critical. It's not often that a product just infuriates me. I can usually see the merit in most products, and it's not the product's fault it exists. It didn't ask to be born into this world, and I can't hate it for it, you know? But there's a new product now that I feel nothing but hatred towards. It's called the Juicero, and it's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's a $400 juicer is what it's claiming, but all it does is it fucking smashes a pre-packaged thing of juice into a cup. But that's not even the part that just makes me angry. It's this ridiculous need to make everything connected to the internet at all times. This juicer can only function as long as you're connected through Wi-Fi and on your smartphone with their stupid Juicero app. It's a fucking slap in the face. Everything is connected to the internet these days for absolutely no reason, provides no benefits. It's nothing but a hindrance. Next, it'll be shoes that have to be connected to the internet to wear them. Oh fuck, my Wi-Fi is acting up a little bit. I guess I'm not wearing shoes today. Stupid. Let's just roll the instructional video here.
Open the outer box and use the handles on the side to lift the inner box out. Open the inner box and locate the Quick Start Setup Guide.
This is the best thing about the product is the packaging. That's the only thing I like about it. It opens up really cool. It's like you're discovering an alien artifact, but then once you take that ass-wiping cloth off, all you get is a fucking brick.
Remove the cover from the press and lift it off the box. To get started, plug in your press and make sure the lights on the front flash a few times. Open your Juicero app and sign in with your account.
Ah yes, a natural second step. After you plug it in, make sure to sign up on the app. You know, it's like if I bought a bowling ball, I'd have to download an app and sign up before I could use the bowling ball. It's fucking stupid. And also, in the actual privacy statement from this company, it even says blatantly that it is going to give your private information at any business that asks. So that's good. I know no one really gives a fuck about privacy anymore, but that's just a nice slap in the face, just spitting right in your mouth.
The app will guide you through setting up your press. First, choose the Wi-Fi network you'd like your press to connect to, and then enter its password.
This is a pivotal second step here in the setup process. It's important to be on your Wi-Fi so that way you can watch porn while your shit's juicing.
Locate the scanner and read the instructions for generating your QR code. Tap the button to generate your QR code. Turn your phone sideways and hold the QR code up to the scanner. You'll hear a beep when it scans the QR code. Tap the button on the screen after you hear the beep. Your press will now try to connect. This could take up to a minute. When it connects, your app will update and the cloud light on the inside of your press will turn white.
Why the fuck are there all these steps? All this thing does is clobber a fucking juice packet. Why does it need to connect to my phone? And what if the fuck does it need to update? It's not gonna get a more efficient boulder to smash it with. It's fucking static. It can't change. It's not gonna morph into something. It's not a fucking Power Ranger. It is just going to remain exactly the same. Why does it need to update? What is it updating? And why does it need to connect to something? What is it connecting to? The fucking Code Lyoko? Holy shit.
Now that your press is all set up, you're ready to press your first pack and enjoy some juice.
Yeah, after you've already been taken to the hospital for dehydration because it took 45 fucking minutes to set up this son of a bitch. Already lost your appetite now. You know, honestly though, I see why this is attractive to some people. Honestly, when I'm making some smoothies sometimes, I'll think to myself, you know, I really wish this quick and efficient process could be stretched out over the course of 30 minutes and require 14 different gadgets to accomplish. Now, thanks to the Juicero, I can set up my Indiana Jones of booby trap juicers, and it only requires one telephone, my TV remote, and my digital alarm clock to pull it off.
Start by removing your pack bundle from the packaging. Rip open the top of the bundle and remove a pack. Open your press and place the pack inside. Make sure the spout of the pack hangs outside of and below the door. Shut the door of the press. You will hear a lock after you close it. Place a tall glass under the press and then press the button. In a few moments, juice will start flowing out of the bottom of the pack. It will take a couple of minutes for the press to make the juice.
It's like magic. Wow, it's just that easy. Damn, all of that setup was certainly worth it and obviously required to go ahead and hang a packet and then slam a door on it.
Your juice is ready when all of the noises stop and the light on the front turns off.
Ta-da! That's all, pussies. What, were you expecting more out of $400? What really shocks me about this thing is Google poured $120 million into this product. How the fuck would they ever think this is a good idea? What was the pitch like? Oh yeah, you know, we just kind of put a packet in there and close a door on it, but you can do it from anywhere, and you're connected to the internet while you do it. Oh, brilliant! Get on board, Johnson! Take out all the funds, we're going in. We're doubling down. This shit can juice from anywhere. Another shitty business practice for this hunk of fuck is that the Juicero will refuse to juice any package that is not a Juicero brand, which is what the QR code is for, to verify that this is an authentic Juicero brand. If it's anything else, it just won't work. It will refuse to smash it. You know, that's what I want with my technology. I want to buy a machine that can tell me no when I ask it to do what it's fucking designed to do. If everything I've said and everything you've seen is not enough to convince you that the Juicero is not a necessity in life, let me just go ahead and play this video for you. Oh, what are the odds? What, you don't need a machine to smash a package? You can use your hands? It's barbaric. Oh fuck, what kind of uncivilized future are we living in? I know. But believe me, it might save you $400 to just use your fucking hands to squeeze the package. It's incredible. This is by far the worst product I've ever seen. Nothing has actually made me this angry at a product before. Fuck you, Juicero. Yeah, that's it. See ya. Ordinarily, when it comes to Anthony Sullivan commercials, I dub over Mr. Anthony the Sex Master Sullivan. But for this one, I'm so utterly confused on the purpose of this shit-ass device that I can't help but want to insult it. So please join me as we watch the commercial and I try and convince you not to buy the Hurricane Spin Broom. And I know all of you were really fucking eager to put this one in the Christmas stockings this year for 2019. I absolutely know there's more hype around the Hurricane Spin Broom than there is around AirPods these days, but for real, let me just go ahead and point out some shit about this piece of shit.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the Hurricane Spin Broom. The lightweight, easy-to-use, cordless sweeper.
First thing I'd like to point out is look at the design of this bitch. It actually looks like someone bending over. It looks like two ass cheeks and everything it picks up goes into the asshole. Let me give you a drawing as a side-by-side comparison to help you visualize what I mean. Now look at the Hurricane Spin Broom and then look at the ass that I've drawn here. Can you even spot the differences? So the asshole on my drawing is where the Hurricane Spin Broom takes in its debris, takes in everything on the floor.
It picks up practically everything. It weighs less than 2 pounds.
Who cares if it weighs less than 2 pounds? It's not like modern vacuum cleaners or like fucking Thor's hammer where only the chosen one can pick it up.
And its rotating bristles clean like a street sweeper. It gobbles up everything in its path.
Yeah, I guess it's great for these large objects on the floor due to its gaping maw butthole containment facility that the bristles sweep it into. But that's super useless because no one's gonna take a bite out of their donut, get all fucking slippery fingered and drop it on the floor and then just all of a sudden gasp, oh, this looks like a job for my Hurricane Spin Broom, I'll be right back. You know, go upstairs, get the spin broom, come back downstairs, get it up with the spin broom, then go empty out the spin broom. You pick up the fucking half-eaten donut with your hands, it's far more efficient and it's far quicker. No one would ever go out of their way to use the spin broom for this job, especially considering how small the spin broom is. You'd pick up this donut and it'd immediately be full, so you'd have to go empty it anyway. It's just a waste of time, extra steps.
Use it for dry food, wet food, pet hair, or tough sticky rice. It even sweeps slippery ice. It's so light, I can pick up a mess using my pinky.
Yeehaw. Wow, that'd be such a cool fucking stunt you bring over your friends. Guys, look at this shit. I'm gonna dump out some gummy bears on the floor and then watch this. With one pinky going freestyle mode here, bang, spin broom that bitch up. Are you impressed with my magic trick yet? Please clap.
The secret's the triple brush technology that uses centrifugal force combined with the rotating action to sweep up everything in its path. Just push to empty in the trash, your hands never touch the mess. And
yeah, huge dustbin, and it advertises this by showing it dumping out half a shot glass worth of Fruit Loops. The dustpan on this shit is laughably small. You could pick up maybe 3 pencil erasers and it'd reach full capacity and you'd have to empty it out. That's totally fucking useless. You are better off using a vacuum. It's just as easy for the most part, and you get a whole lot more bang for your fuck. You get to fill up so much more without having to constantly go to the garbage can and empty the shit out. This is totally useless.
Spin Broom has a mega mouth that's big enough to pick up a ham sandwich. Look at that.
And then you'll immediately have to go empty it because the Spin Broom reaches max level and can't hold any more shit. And I highly doubt that this is a legitimate test here. I don't think that the little Hurricane Spin Broom prison cell that it has there could hold anything more than 2 tiddlywinks worth of rice, let alone an entire ham sandwich.
Plus, it stores practically anywhere.
Yeah, that's when you know your goose is cooked and you're out of compliments to give a product when you say you can store it anywhere. You know what else you can store anywhere? A vacuum. There's nothing that's preventing this woman from putting a vacuum in there. It's not like the universe would stop her with some type of invisible fucking wall like it's a video game.
Vacuums are heavy, and the old way is back-breaking work. And stop chasing around the line from a dustpan and broom. Call now to get the original Hurricane Spin Broom for just $19.99.
I won't be doing that, but I'm not your dad, so if you thought the spin broom looked pretty fucking swell, please by all means go for it. I actually saw this on the subreddit, someone posted it, and I just got so fucking caught off guard by how bad this product was, and it made me upset to see Anthony Sullivan selling it, that I just felt compelled to shit on it and point out some things that I just don't get about it. So yeah, that's it, and I'm disappointed in you, Anthony Sullivan, I really am. So yeah. Anthony Sullivan here. I'm not thirsty, go fuck yourself. Let me tell you why aliens visit our planet from time to time. They come here to study our smart mops. The Smart Mop is an ancient Mesopotamian artifact that we've recently started to manufacture. Allow me to show you how this bitch works. First get the mop wet, then drop Chucky Finster's hair right on your mess. Whether it be misplaced diarrhea or fluoroantimonic acid, it's no match for the Smart Mop. Now the most incredible feature of the Smart Mop is you can actually use it for a game of limbo. Feast your eyes on this. I'm the fucking limbo champion. You can shove the Smart Mop up a crocodile's asshole, absorb the ass juice, put it in a glass and save it for later. It's the perfect beverage for any meal. Now picture this, you son of a bitch. There's someone going door to door selling sand. They drop it on your floor and try to clean it up by blasting it with ketchup. But then they sneeze and their titties empty their mustard tanks on your floor. How the fuck are you gonna clean that up? Now ordinarily you just call the Men in Black or brush it under the refrigerator, but with the Smart Mop you can pulverize that shit. There's no such thing as a mess if you own a Smart Mop. Here at Smart Mop headquarters we call messes Smart Mop snacks. No sweeping, no vacuuming, get ready to take a vacation, it's saving you time. You shit on your Smart Mop, it doesn't mind. You trying to drown your Smart Mop, you must be a fucking psychopath. It's also machine washable. Don't ever eat diapers again. It'll save you money on paper towels, then you can take that money you save and throw it in your trash can. The Smart Mop is the perfect weapon to slaughter string mops, sponge mops, and it can protect you if you're being hunted by a broom. You dropped lotion on your floor, but the Smart Mop is there to help. Your wood floor is dangerous, but the Smart Mop will make it safe. Is tumbleweed a problem for you? It's not for the Smart Mop. Here's a woman fingering a toilet. And here's a Smart Mop cleaning up the bubblegum squirts the toilet left behind. Read a poem to my wiener, and I'll give you $20. And I'll give you 3 super chamois cloths. You can erase milk with them, put them on top of the world's smallest rug. It's a $10 value that you get for free. You can now treat your Smart Mop to a $10 dinner. If you spend $20 on a Smart Mop, our company will get $20. And you will get a second set free. That is correct, you get 2 Smart Mops, 6 loaves of bread. That's a $50 fucking value that you can get for $20 fucking dollars. If you're looking for a best friend, you're looking for a Smart Mop. Eating a bland meal in front of a green screen. Preparing pasta for a husband who's lost interest in you. He loves pasta, but your pasta's never good enough for him. What are you supposed to do? Don't worry, ladies, it's me, Chef Hitler Mustache, here to eat your pasta, eat your pussy, and if you play your cards right, I'll eat your ass. And this little spaceship-looking motherfucker is the Pasta and More. It's the 5-in-1 perfect pasta cooker. Any samurai worth their salt will tell you, uncooked noodles are sharp. Sheet those bad boys in our gun holster on the side to protect you and your family. It cooks, it strains, it serves, and unfortunately you can't find it at stores, because all those deals fell through, no one wanted this piece of shit. So you can only find this on TV and in your nightmares. Place it in the microwave with the noodles, strain it, and then it's time to serve. You'll be whipping up spaghetti, panini, and tricolor fusilli like it ain't no big dealy. All fast and easy. Oh goodness, what is that repugnant smell? Smelling like 2 soiled assholes fighting over sewage. Oh, it's just because you left your fucking wig in the pot again. Perfect temperature technology, aka water in a microwave. It's never been done before, and I can promise you your kids will have no idea where they got radiation poisoning from. Step back, that's delicate ravioli. There's no rips or tears here, so go ahead and put that blanket on it. Penetration. Great camera angle, large capacity, you got it all. Cook a little, or you can cook a lot. Cool touch handles that are also BPA free. And look at that mac and cheese, that's flavor free. It's a convenient all-in-one design. But here's the more. The more is disappointment. You could have called this Pasta and Disappointment, but Pasta and More sounds a lot better from a marketing perspective. Cook up a lot of disappointing meals. Make sure your family knows where all of the sadness is coming from. It's from the Pasta and More, baby. Make s'mores pie. Make kids cry. Because there's no flavor here. Pasta and more. Get it now. Look at these pancakes taking a bath. You can't make pancakes out of cum. The quantum physics just don't check out. Every amateur knows that. Hi there, Pee Wee Herman here with the flippin' fantastic pancake flipper. You just fucking slam dunk the pancakes onto the pan and you've got some bite-sized pancakes for the whole family to love. Just pour your pancake batter into this pancake condom and then like a coin you flip it. Except when you flip this coin, your odds of perfect pancakes are 100%. Let me let you in on the secret here. It's the same design used by the Wild West 6 shooters, except we're not putting bullets in these bad boys, we're putting pancakes in these bitches. Check out our animated upskirt here of the pancakes. Got a little naughty there for ya. The family will love these pancakes. You're gonna love these pancakes. Put some rabbit shits on them, why not? Sprinkle some cocaine. Everyone's gonna love it. Strawberries go great on them too. Come on, pancake scientists, experiment a little. People say I can't make good eggs. To that I say, fuck you. Catch you on the flip side. Don't take your finger out of your asshole yet, folks. You can even make Krabby Patties here. No, I'm not pulling your leg. I can snap them right into existence. Piss patties, urine cakes, cheese clumps. No matter what it is, it's gonna come out beautiful. The sky's the limit. Fucking fantastic. The flippin' fantastic perfect pancake flipper upper flick your bean extraordinaire comes with X's so you know where to put your hands in case you're stupid. And you'll be flipping everyone off. If it gets dirty, you can clean it, put it in the dishwasher. It's been too long since I've watched a Nick Bolton infomercial. I probably don't have to explain to you who Nick Bolton is unless you're living under a fucking rock. He's like a real Avenger, like the Captain America, but in reality. Nick Bolton is the most decorated G.I. Joe soldier actor in all of commercial history, earning himself over 5 Bronze Stars, 10 Silver Stars, and 60 Purple Hearts, starring in 4 commercials advertising all kinds of tactical utility devices straight out of Batman's laboratory, such as the tactical lantern, the tactical shaver, the tactical sunglasses, and what you're about to see, the magnum opus, the tactical flashlight. It doesn't matter what tactical situation you find yourself in because Nick Bolton has got you covered. He's got a gadget for any kind of tactical situation that may arise in your life. I'm sure he'll soon come out with a tactical butt plug.
Everybody has a flashlight, but can your flashlight do this?
Yes it can. That's kind of the whole point of a flashlight, to shine light at something. So before we really get into the commercial, I just want to say Nick Bolton unironically has one of the most American names I've ever heard. That is so fucking patriotic. The only name more patriotic than Nick Bolton would be something like Frank Hamburger. Now I want to give a little warning here because this commercial goes pretty fucking hard. I'm giving an epilepsy warning. If you do have epilepsy, you might want to skip the next scene like 5 or 6 seconds here. Because Nick Bolton doesn't believe in epilepsy, I suppose. If he can't taste it or fuck it, it doesn't exist to him. So it's just like a full-on strobing moment here that's just disorienting, and I imagine for epilepsy would be a problem. So just giving a warning there. They do it again, and I'll give you another warning later into the video, but just a little heads up.
Or how about this? The Bell & Howell Tactical Flashlight can. Similar to flashlights used by elite military units, the Bell & Howell Tac Light can do things no ordinary flashlight can do.
I like how they hype this bad boy up. This tac light is used by the world's top soldiers with at least 5,000 confirmed kills, and then the person they show on screen is wearing a hoodie and pantyhose over his face. I also really like this idea that it's going to stop a burglary just because you shine a flashlight at somebody. Maybe it would if the burglar is really shy. But I mean, couldn't you get the same effect by using any other flashlight or even just yelling like, hey, you're breaking into that shit over there and I'm watching you do it. This is a problem. I'm going to call the police. I don't think it's necessarily the tac light that's striking fear into their boners like, fuck, I was going to keep breaking into this, and if it was a normal flashlight I would, but I can tell that's a tac light. I can tell from the luminous flux that that's definitely a tac light. I'm fucked. I got to get out of here. My goose is cooked.
It's so bright, it can be seen up to 2 nautical miles away. And if that something that goes bump in the night turns out to be someone...
Spoiler alert and quick warning, they're about to use the strobe effect again like you're stuck at a fucking obnoxious nightclub, so just another epilepsy warning.
Only a tac light has a super bright strobe that can stun and disorient would-be attackers.
Yeah, far be it from me to question the experts here like Nick Bolton, but I can't imagine a flashlight is the best tool for self-defense. Like, that strobing thing would be annoying for like 1 second maybe, and then you're back to normal. It would only be effective if the burglar happens to be epileptic, or if the burglar happens to be one of the ghosts from Luigi's Mansion, and you also have a vacuum nearby to help. There's just no world where shining a flashlight at a burglar should be like your first means of defense. That should be something where it's like, shit, I misplaced my baseball bat with the nails in it. I can't find the shotgun. What do I have in this drawer? A flashlight. Fine. And then your next thought should be, I'll try and beat them to death with the flashlight, not try and like fucking stun them with it because of the strobe. Like, it's just not gonna work. It's a terrible idea. Unless that flashlight has the same intensity as like the fucking sun, you're not gonna get anywhere with this tactic. That's like downright dangerous advice to try and advertise this as like a self-defense tool.
A car battery will stop working in sub-zero temperatures, but even getting frozen in a block of ice couldn't make our tack light stop working.
Oh, that is fantastic news. Wonderful. I've been looking for a flashlight that I can hibernate with in a block of ice.
And it'll keep working when fully submerged in water, even 212-degree boiling water.
Excellent for those tactical situations you find yourself in where you're inside a volcano and need a flashlight. This bad boy will keep on working.
It's tough enough to survive getting run over by a Humvee. Try that with a regular flashlight.
I don't care how indestructible this tack light claims to be, I guarantee Nick Bolton could break it in the palm of his hands with those fucking meaty, red-blooded American bear claws of his. Those fucking meat cleavers. He could crush that fucking tack light into a massive diamond just from the pure pressure of his patriotism.
Compact and lightweight, it goes where you go, so you can feel safe in dark places at night, or just have the right light for emergency situations. What else? 5 preset modes. It's made of high-grade aircraft aluminum. The bulb lasts 100,000 hours. I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Yeah, but there is something else like it on the market. It's called every other flashlight that has ever been made. There's nothing in this commercial that tells me that this is anything unique when it comes to flashlights. They haven't reinvented a flashlight. It just does what every other flashlight does. I didn't see anything here that just is wild and wacky about the tack light that makes it stand out. Unless, like, when you shine the light, it calls Nick Bolton's hotline, his direct cell phone, and he'll come and beat the ass of whoever you're shining the light of. Or, like, when you shine the light, it calls in an airstrike if you use one of its presets. But I didn't see any of that. It's just a normal flashlight. So, I mean, yeah, pretty cool commercial, though. Can't get enough of Nick Bolton. That's about it. So, yeah. Did Jack Bauer use your bathroom to interrogate someone but leave behind a huge mess that you're forced to clean up? It's Anthony to the motherfucking Sullivan spanking your ass with a turbo scrub. That's right, this mushroom on a stick will not only stimulate your clitoris, but it'll also clean the mucus off of your countertops. It'll have the counter looking so fresh and so clean you'll want to fuck my mother on top of it. Melted marshmallows are no match for the turbo scrub. It's more than just super duper. It's turbo, bitch. I was spying on you in your shower, but I couldn't see through the glass because of hard water stains, calcium, lime, and rust. But luckily the turbo scrub was here, so I can see you nice and clear. Here's Anthony. You got a sink, go ahead and turbo scrub that bitch. Fixtures and fittings, mixtures and tittings. Ring around the rosy? No, ring around the tub because you tried to drown the Pokemon muck in this bitch and caused a big old mess. But we've got you covered with the extension wand, and we'll even give you 300 RPMs, which of course stands for Rectum Pocket Marbles. Never leave home without them. This device is so turbo it'll chisel out your jawline, put hair on your chest, and put biceps on your ass cheeks. This scrubber will make you feel like $1,000,000, 50 ducks, and 25 trucks, and we're throwing in a cone brush. Check out the scare cam if you dare. Look how dirty this once was, but the cone brush gets rid of it thanks to the angled bristles. That's the secret. Corners! You can clean those too, I don't give a shit. Toilets, we all have them. But do we scrub them? Probably, but do we turbo scrub them? I don't think so, but we should. The kitchen. You can't cook, but you can scrub. 1 for 2 is not bad at all. Whoopsie, you put the placenta in the sink again. No worries, just turbo scrub it all out. Sliding door tracks. Scrub it. Big old nut sacks. Rub it. Road grime. You can turbo scrub that shit off too. Look at this. You can use it as a kung fu weapon, as a bow staff. It's only $39.99. It costs almost nothing at all. You could spit in my face and I'd give you a turbo scrub. Just go ahead and call me. And if you do, I got a big bonus butthole blaster for you. I'll throw in the cone brush and flat brush absolutely free. You could cut your hair with this shit. It spins so fast. Free shipping. Turbo shipping. It's giving me a turboner. Just go ahead and call me right now. You could scrub. Or you could turbo. 6 months ago, our world was changed forever when YouTube's Dr. Frankenstein introduced us to his monster. One mad scientist dared to dream and go where all other pussy-ass scientists feared to go. I'm talking, of course, about Gregory Foster, the man that turned my face into a fleshlight. This creation is up there with some of the most important, like penicillin. Long have we dreamed of putting our cocks in Charles White's face, and now thanks to Gregory's innovative work, we could face fuck Charles White. But it wasn't perfect. While this was the closest thing we had to proof of God and probably one of the most sacred artifacts this world even has to offer, it wasn't a flawless design. Sticking your wiener in the Charles White face fucker would be like sticking your wiener into a pencil sharpener. It would just rip your whole dick off. It'd come out like looking like a trap from Indiana Jones if you put your dick in this thing's mouth. So, Gregory went back to the lab, and today I'm proud to show you his latest creation where he turns my face into a rocket-propelled dildo launcher. He actually made me a fucking cock-shooting bazooka, and I just wanted to go over all of it with you because it's really cool.
Introducing the Moist Critical Dildo Firing RPG, the new innovation in higher-end firearm power. Protect your family today with the new Moist Critical Dildo Firing RPG. The Moist Critical Dildo Firing RPG. Protect your freedom and your buttholes today.
Be gone, thoughts!
This isn't clickbait or an exaggeration. He quite literally turned my face into a working dildo rocket launcher. He's using a controlled explosion inside of a 3D printed apparatus where it just launches the dildo out and causes extraordinary damage. This fucking thing looks like experimental DARPA technology. It looks straight out of Boston Dynamics Laboratories. It looks like a goddamn custom skin in Call of Duty Warzone. And I have no doubt it's extremely safe. Greg values safety above anything else, and I have absolutely no doubt in my mind this would pass the strict safety protocols and be given a 5-star safety rating.
And I saw him firing this potato cannon, and it gave me an idea. I thought, I've taken his face and made it into a flashlight in the past. Let's take his face and make it into a dildo firing RPG. Sounds like a good idea to me, that.
Sounds like a genius idea to me as well. I truly believe this weapon should be in every household in America. It could be the optimal self-defense tool. Just picture this. There's a burglar, he breaks in, but you're posted up on the fireplace, and he's looking down the barrel of Charles White's gullet, and he sees a little cock poking out. He's like, oh my god, it's a fucking dick RPG, I chose the wrong place to rob. So you sit there, fucking locked and loaded, keep the change, you filthy animal, poof, blast him. And then it pierces through him like something out of anime, blasting blood against your front door, and the last thing that he sees in this corporeal dimension is my face and some smoke coming out.
Okay, it's the next morning. Look at the head. It's starting to look like a head now. I just want to say, I really wish I could paint it and make it look like the 3D model that I have on my computer, but it just wouldn't look like that. It would look absolutely garbage if I tried to paint it. It's starting to look like a head. You know, it's got the ears.
I highly recommend watching Greg's full video. It's like a wild ride, as if Mark Rober got obsessed with penis and making it fire at like Mach 5. It's really good. You can find it by just going to Greg's channel, Gregory Foster, or just probably typing in dildo RPG because he's a pioneer in this field. It's the only dildo RPG I've found on YouTube, so it shouldn't be hard to find. I'm not going to share with you the entire process because I just want to show you what he actually created at the end, but I do recommend getting the entire journey with Greg.
Okay, everyone. Right, we've got it. We've got all like bullet thing. I'm going to put it in there. It's a bit too loose. Alright, but I can take this off. I'm fucking terrified right now. I'm gonna put it in.
It's like Jimmy Neutron said, you can't progress science without fucking a little ass. And that's what Greg's just done. It was a little test bullet demonstration which blasted the ceiling and exploded, just shattered everywhere, probably causing irreparable damage to the ceiling, to which his landlord is just gonna have to suck it up and take it on the chin. Because this is science, baby, and sometimes, you know, things happen like that. So he shouldn't be mad about it, it's just a hole in the ceiling.
So I'm gonna cut this excess rubber off, and then I'm going to 3D print like a cylinder thing to stick on the back. Just a little holder thing that will hold it in place for when it be able to fire, because we don't want the gases going out, seeping from the outside. We want as much power as we possibly can.
As I'm sure you're all aware, I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to aeronautical dick engineering. I am also extremely familiar with propulsion systems when it comes to rubber penis, and I can kind of fact check his work here and peer review it. His science, right on the money. Formulas, expertly done. The math, calculations, all of it, perfect. He's nailed it.
And I want to do a linear test like that. Gonna do a linear test. There's a lot that could go wrong. Three, two, one. That was sick! That was exactly what we want. 3, 2, 1. Right, that's the bit that we didn't want to happen, this bit firing back. That's what we didn't want to happen. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes!
He becomes more and more confident wielding such a powerful weapon. It's like King Arthur with his Excalibur. You know, he starts off a little frightened of the power. He only puts the dildo in halfway, but it still fires like a motherfucker, going like 80 miles per hour at his wall. I was surprised by the end he wasn't like dual wielding, like akimboing Charles cock spitting RPG launchers and just machine gunning it or something. Like, it's really cool. So big thanks to Greg for this again, because this shit is absolutely incredible. And I just wanted to share it with all of you again, because this is just some unique science at play here. And yeah, that's about it. See ya. There are some products out there that I'm convinced exist solely to capitalize off irresponsible idiots that serve as nothing more than a public dunce cap for people to point and laugh at you, because they can immediately identify that you are just stupid because you bought it. These are things like a shake weight or an NFT. Now, I know some sensitive Sally crypto bros are probably a little upset that I mentioned NFTs here, but you have to admit how incredibly comedic it is to watch all of that money burn up over JPEG pictures of monkeys wearing hats. It is remarkable that anyone ever bought into the scam to begin with, which is why they get laughed at so heavily when all of it crashes. It is just one of those products that people will make fun of you for. You know, sometimes tough love is required. I'm not going to sit here and baby you, pat you on the ass and tell you good game because you spent 15 grand on a fucking Google image that's minted on the blockchain. You just gotta buckle down, grit your teeth, and face the reality that you bought something dumb. It's just that simple. But don't worry, I'm here to give you the final boss of dumb products. It's called the Mutalk. You probably already have heard of this because it went viral on Twitter recently. This is just one of those products that serves as this beacon to highlight financially irresponsible fools that are just so fucking reckless with their money they buy anything. Yeah, this absolutely looks like a fetish. This looks like some kind of BDSM gear out of Cyberpunk, but instead of getting a brain dance, you're getting a mouth dance. Now I know what you're thinking. Hallelujah, our prayers have been answered. For too long we've been plagued by voice leakage. It's probably one of the #1 complaints I have in the modern society. I'll go out in public and I just hear so much leakage, and it's overwhelming at times, you know. I just get sensory overloaded, I start to melt down, I curl up into a fetal position because I'm hearing all these conversations. But gone are the days of having that kind of meltdown, because now we have this muzzle that's available where you put it on your face during a phone call, a meeting, or a gaming session, and you can yell, scream, hoot, and holler all you want, and no one's gonna hear you. Also, for people who have been around the channel for a while, you'll know that 5 years ago I made a video on something very similar called the Hush Me, which is this little saw trap for your face. It basically aims to do the same thing, but it's more focused on making sure people can't read your lips. So it's only actually good if you're some kind of super spy engaging in espionage and you don't want anyone to see what you're saying or who you're saying it to. But it's fundamentally the same idea, just a fucking muzzle. So taking a look under the hood here, you have a little toilet seat for your face, and it looks like it goes directly into the microphone. So my heart breaks for anyone that you're having a conversation with over the phone, because every time you answer a question, it's going to be just screamed at them. It's going to be some way too dank shit. It's going to sound like an absolute fucking wall of noise. it'll be ear piercing because it's directly into the microphone and all of it is concentrated right into it. Unless they've somehow dampened it, which I imagine they must have. Surely that would have been a problem that they would have identified during testing. But then I feel like an even bigger problem they should have identified is how fucking stupid wearing this looks and why no one would ever subject themselves to the public embarrassment of having this strapped to their face. Now, I think this is completely unusable in public unless you're cosplaying as Bane from Batman, or if you just want to make sure you can scare every single person in the immediate environment around you. It's just, I don't see any case where this could ever actually be acceptable to have on your face. It's fucking alarming. But I think the idea of having some way of dampening sound for private conversations in your own home could be useful for people that live in apartments with thin walls, or if you're in a dormitory or any kind of shared housing, really, where, you know, you don't want to be like loud around other people and disturbing them. I could see the core idea itself having some merit of just like dampening sounds, so that way like your roommates aren't hearing you, but it's certainly not this fucking horse feeder. There's got to be another way, because at that point you can just soundproof your room and it'd be a lot less fucking creepy. So here you can see some ideal use cases. For instance, use in the metaverse, which no one's in the metaverse, so no one's going to be using it there. Though I think if you did buy into the metaverse, you're probably stupid enough to actually buy this, so perhaps this might see use from the 4 or 5 people that actually engage in metaverse shit. But the next one is gaming. So if you're a gamer who gets a little rowdy, maybe your parents would get this for you to like treat you like some kind of fucking criminal in your own home, like Hannibal Lecter, strapped to the table with a fucking muzzle over your mouth because you yell too loud when you celebrate a big dub with your boys. Like, I feel like that'd be so shameful. Like, hold on a second, guys. I'm going AFK. I need to grab my gamer muzzle because I'm about to get really excited and heated in this one. Then you come back with your fucking face strap on. Like, it's so goofy. And then the other one is use in meetings in a noisy place. Maybe I could see some mental gymnastics to justify that, but I'll raise you a better solution. Don't take your meetings in a noisy public place. Go anywhere else.
Yes. Okay. No.
Quiet.
Oh geez, my wife just came out here and told me that my yelling is making it difficult for her and her boyfriend to fall asleep. I guess I was getting a little too rambunctious. I'm sorry, dear. I didn't mean to keep you two up. I'll go ahead and get the gamer muzzle out from the closet so that way you two can get a good night's rest.
Yes, guys, yes. Very well, guys, very well.
Another glaring issue with this is after some use, it's going to be revolting, just truly disgusting, and you're going to have to clean it out frequently because it's just a fucking cup, a little diaper for your mouth where it's catching all of your spit, all of your everything that comes out of your mouth into one giant petri dish in front of your face. It's going to be like a trumpet spit valve. It's just going to be fucking gross, and it'll probably end up breaking the mic over time because it's going to be constantly wet and moist. It's going to be this damp environment. You're going to form your own little biome in the goddamn mute talk. So you're going to have to be like actually scrubbing that shit out. It just seems like such a hassle with very little upside. You could also just control your own volume if you're someone that gets really, you know, fucking animated and goes super hype mode for gaming and you live in an apartment with thin walls. Just maybe learn to simmer down a little bit until you can properly, like, soundproof the room. I wouldn't recommend getting this. I don't know why you'd want this fucking muzzle. It makes no real sense when there's easier ways of, like, dampening sound that don't require you to look like this. Also, when you pair this with VR, which they're hyping up a lot, it makes it look like you've been kidnapped by some kind of kinky pervert. So, like, you actually just look like you're in distress when you wear this in combination with, like, all the VR gear. He's not wearing headphones in this screenshot here, but add the headphones, and you've got yourself, like, a hostage situation. Overall, I just don't see any practical use for the Mutak other than just being, like, this badge of dishonor where you can proudly display that you bought the Mutak and people can laugh at you for it. That's it. I don't see why anyone would actually want this. Again, I do think there is merit to the idea of having something to dampen sound for like a shared home environment or thin walls, but this isn't it. There's definitely something else that can capitalize on that idea. So yeah, I just want to talk about this. That's about it. See ya. You get that Puppoose away from me right now. I'm not setting one paw on that shit. Stop strangling me, please! No! Oh, well, this looks like a lovely blanket. Thank you. Oh, fuck, it's a trap! Why am I strapped to this human's hip like a gun in a holster? My freedom has been stripped from me. Please help me. Thank heavens you brought an umbrella for yourself. I'll just be dangling here getting pulverized by the rain, snow, or hail, whatever the fuck this bad special effect is trying to represent. I'm going to take the meanest shit this world has ever seen. You'll try and escape the omphalos of my ass explosion, but since I'm strapped to your hip with the Puppoose, you won't be able to elude the Mephitis from my asshole. Tell me who's the victim now. What do you type, like 4 words an hour? Am I Richie? Is that my name? I mean, I guess it is. I'm getting a shitty present. This is the exact opposite of what I wanted for my birthday. Fuck me. Are we trading Puppooses like Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Is that the new thing here? Behold, a poorly designed product. Let me just stand on this puppy forklift. Yahoo! Be strong, my son. We are dealing with the ultimate evil. Remember your training. Don't listen to them, don't feel the flow. If you feel the flow, the earth crumbles. We must endure to ensure the safety of the earth. Nothing will make us quit. Not even a poorly executed titty helicopter dance move. I've recently been coming up with a lot of big show ideas that are absolutely horrible, just pure dog shit and maybe even downright criminal. For example, I thought it'd be cool to do a Fear Factor type show, but instead of just eating spiders or drinking bull cum, you'd be taking the contestants' most personal fears and making them confront them. Like, we'd get one of the competitors' high school bullies to come on, and they have to finally beat them in a fist fight at the lunch tables or something in order to make it to the next round. And I've also been very inspired by Japanese game shows, more specifically this one that I always think about where it was karaoke, where they were getting a hand job, and when they ejaculated, they lost. So it was all about stamina as well as like actual singing ability. And I just thought that was such a creative idea. But amongst all of these like stinkers for show ideas, occasionally we've come up with something good. And recently we had the idea of doing a Shark Tank type show, which of course, you know, that's not reinventing the wheel. Everyone's doing their own kind of Shark Tank. But ours would be more focused on people that have ideas that will never ever sell more than like 5 copies or 5 units worth. And we'd invest in that and like get it started. It was actually inspired by Atriox's show. I was on one of Atriox's Shark Tank shows where people would pitch video games. It was all focused on imaginary video games that will probably never exist. Our idea was to focus on things that can exist and invest in them and make them exist and see if maybe we're all surprised and they just go fucking Insano style and something good comes from it. But, you know, either way, it was just like a goofy idea for a show just to have people pitch really silly ideas. So we shot a pilot of what it could look like, and I'll go ahead and show you that now. Welcome to the Shark Tank. Matt hasn't made me get off my phone yet. His presentation sucks. Boo. Bad. No tits. Nothing. Boo. Bad presentation.
I'm locked into that phone. You gotta give me a second.
Oh, boo. It just sucks. I don't like your idea.
Alright, here we go. I think I've got it. Yeah, baby, we're live.
No, you're not. Presentation sucks. Guys crash.
You shouldn't need this to sell us, Matt, honestly.
I don't. It just really helps. I could do it without if you
Am I
want.
sitting like Mark Cuban yet?
I'm going to tell you right now, Matt, I'm almost out.
Matt, tell me about revenue. How is it generally
Is that Mark Cuban?
Gary V.
I was like, what the? You said I'm sitting like Mark Cuban, and then you went into that voice. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
This is gorgeous.
This is
All right.
right off the bat, man. I gotta say, I love it.
Hey guys,
Hey, Matt.
I'm Super Spicy Matt, and I'm here to present an idea to you today. Do any of you have kids?
No. Can't afford it.
Can we get him out? Alright, so, none of you have kids, but that's the problem. Kids. And what do kids need to do if they don't sleep? We know they have a lot of energy, but if it's not bedtime, what do we do with them?
Teach them Latin. I don't know, man. This doesn't say anything.
Just, it's or stop for 1 second.
Matt, focus. Come on.
I see the problem. I can't understand the slides.
You can't read lorem ipsum? It's not bedtime, but you need them to rest. What do you do with your kid?
Knock him in the head with a frying pan.
You put them down for what?
NyQuil.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They nap, okay?
Right.
Sometimes it's hard to get them to nap. And parents need alone time, you know, we need to let them hang out together. So we've created a solution to that. The kidnapper. So our revolutionary product is a box that your kid goes in to nap so that you as a parent can get alone time with your spouse. Now, if that's not enough, we have a subscription model where our revolutionary kidnapper will come pick up your kid to take its nap, so it's outside of your house. Here, so you're the kid in this scenario. Come take your nap. Here, I can see you're struggling with it. It was made for 4-year-olds, but
Glass table. Can I get one of these for my wife? Haha!
Caleb's not invited to stuff anymore.
why is this how you would get in?
Man, I don't like the product very much. Is this regulated by OSHA?
Oh my god.
I see a few problems.
Are you getting out of it now?
Yeah. I'm not tired.
Matt, make your product work. Come on.
I'm not tired anymore.
Let's scrap this whole thing. I'm out. I'm done.
Well, after I've tried it, I can see a lot more use for it.
Here, Danny.
No, let Chelsea do it.
Okay,
I can't fit in that.
Just make sure I don't die. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Pretty safe.
You're fine.
Okay.
So here, you're in it, right?
Nap time.
It's nap time. You're going to bed. Out of your house.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
I'm falling.
No, I think you're. All right.
Matt, she's caught on the couch.
And now she's out of the house.
Couldn't they just? They could just come take the crib though.
How are you gonna move a crib, Charlie?
The same way on a dolly. The same way you just move.
There's no way that would work.
You gotta think bigger, man.
Yeah. Well,
what if you had a crib?
Cribs aren't quite as easy to stack in like the back of a truck, though.
Right.
You know.
So, just let me get to Chelsea. You can come back.
No, she's napping. It's fine.
Yeah, that's how good my product is. So we put together a revolutionary team. It came on the slide. So that's our team, Windy Ryder.
So they don't actually work for you?
No, they do. Windy Ryder's our CEO.
Is that you?
No, but we have a revolutionary Asia lead down here, Vinny Viewer. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Vinny's work.
He's done some good stuff.
He does great with Molly Maker in Europe. And then we've got our V2, Impact. So this is our second one to address your problem of just pulling the crib out. You can just pull the kid out without needing extra equipment.
You know I have one of those sleeping bags.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's a sleeping bag.
Yeah, so the kid, what did you think it was?
Oh, it looked like a hot box or something. So you're selling a service of just people taking the kids.
Well, and the nap pods.
So do you supply the pods?
We're kind of like trashmen. Like you have to buy the trash can, and then we come pick it up. No.
Well, why even? I don't even understand why you need the van. If you're just taking the kids out of the house, you could just take them out to the backyard and just leave them. Right? Like they don't need to go in a van. It doesn't add.
That's
anything.
dangerous. Like think of the Florida heat. Your kid's not going to survive.
What about the van?
All right, it is air conditioned. I've changed my mind on that one. It's high quality AC.
Because I'm not exactly sure like how to get. I'm just gonna.
You're not supposed. Your argument was a little unconvincing, but I'm in, and I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
I myself was just like you at one point in time, and somebody took a risk on me, alright? How much are you asking for?
What's up, everybody? It's Critical. I come before you today as a man, a very sad man, because another fucking stupid Kickstarter project annihilated its funding goal, and it's nothing more than overcomplicating a product for no reason and adding nothing more than a fucking goddamn smartphone app to it. If you've been watching my videos where I shit on Kickstarters for the last month or so, then this is the final boss of everything I've been shitting on. This is the unholy amalgamation of every possible complaint I've had over the last month with the fucking horrible Kickstarters. The Smart Suitcase, introducing this pile of shit. Strike number one in the name alone. I know it's called the Samsara, but it also calls itself the world's first smart suitcase. That's strikes 1 and 2 in the name alone. World's first. That trend needs to go away. It's fucking dumb. No one gives a shit if it's the world's first if no one's been asking for it. It's like me saying, you know what, I invented the world's first toenail condom. It's a condom made out of toenails. It's the world's first. That means people must want it, right? No one wants a condom made out of fucking toenails. It's nothing to be happy about that I created the world's first condom made out of toenails. And strike number 2, smart. Putting smart in your product's name doesn't make it a better product. If anything, that just turns a lot of people off. It's like wearing a tap-out t-shirt where you can identify a douchebag from across the room. Putting smart in front of your gadget's name just lets you identify a piece of shit.
We created the first aluminum alloy smart suitcase. We live in a world of continuous movement. Creativity is everywhere.
There's no creativity here, it's just a giant aluminum brick with a handle on it. This is something I could have made out of tinfoil as a toddler. The only plus I can see to this design is it looks like you're carrying around a fucking nuclear football, so I guess that's kinda cool.
And we are no longer limited by geographic boundaries. We developed a user-friendly mobile application.
Oh, holy shit, a mobile app for something that stands to gain nothing from having a mobile app? Man, now that's the epitome of innovation. It's like having a mobile app for a pad of sticky notes. What's it gonna tell me? Yep, sticky notes are still good to use. That's about it, and the suitcase is still working just fine.
That connects to sensors within the suitcase. These sensors notify you if the suitcase leaves your presence.
So the app can tell me when I'm not holding my suitcase. That's useful. I guess if you're blind that would actually come in handy, but I'm pretty sure your seeing eye dog could do the same thing. And the seeing eye dog could probably do it better because it could lead you to the suitcase as opposed to just telling you, hey, you don't have it anymore. I don't know what Neanderthal and their team thought this was a good feature. They must just think their customers are the stupidest people in the world, like koala bears who can't recognize eucalyptus that's not on the tree. Same with their customers. If they're not licking the aluminum off of their suitcase, they forget it exists, so luckily the mobile app will remind them. I'm kind of on their side though. I think their customers are probably the stupidest fucking people too, with how much money they've raised and thrown at this horrible idea of a Kickstarter.
Or was opened out of eyesight. Our application will also allow you to control the LED light within the suitcase, which will assist you in the dark, and monitor the battery life powering your samsara.
Now the anti-tampering thing I can kind of see the merit in. If you're just too dumb to realize when someone's rummaged through your shit, I guess it's nice to have a reminder like, hey, someone opened this bitch up and it wasn't you. The LED thing, what the fuck's the point? I don't think there's a whole lot of people who open up their suitcases in the bottom of a well. I'm pretty sure there's lights that they can turn on. They don't need LEDs to see their shit. And battery life monitoring, I mean, yeah, I guess that's kind of useful since this thing comes with a battery bank that's built in. That's basically all this whole thing is an aluminum suitcase with a battery bank and LEDs. So, I mean, monitoring battery life, I guess that's good.
The hardware will enable you to charge your electronic devices via USB-C cable. It will also allow you to charge your mobile device up to 10 times.
You know what else can let you do all of these things? Other products that are cheaper than this and aren't built in and constricted to a fucking ugly suitcase.
Our unique wheel design maximizes packing space and allows you to move effortlessly across any surface.
Did they hire a robot to walk around with his suitcase here? This man's pathfinding like he's in RuneScape. It's like a fucking NPC in The Sims.
And we ask you to join us for this exciting journey and support the creation of a new and better way to travel.
And there you have it, pussies. It's the Samsara. With every successful Kickstarter, that's nothing more than overcomplicating an already simple and effective product and adding nothing to it except a mobile app. I get closer and closer to launching my own tungsten-coated mobile phone app-compatible pair of underwear. and put my own little pseudo-intellectual spin on it. The first smart undergarments. Give it a cool little slogan. It's so smart, it's nuts. You see, it's like a play on being underwear because it's going to be holding the scrotum and shit. I think it's pretty clever. And then the mobile phone app, I'll give it a little science-y spin on it that's nothing but pseudoscience. The app would tell you what the temperature is down there, and then I'd come in with the fake science. According to Harvard academia scientists and the top neurologist cryptozoologists in the world, 90% of all human diseases could have been prevented if we could have only effectively monitored our genital biomes. And thanks to this new smart underwear, we can. You'll be a healthier, happier person, your balance will improve because it'll increase your chakra pull to the Earth's gravitational core. Get your smart pair of underwear for only $300 a package. I'm gonna give them 2 or 3 just for a good value. And I think that'd actually probably be pretty successful. But yeah, that's it. See ya. Final Mouse recently released a new mouse. Now that may not sound like a big deal to you, because it's not. It's a fucking computer mouse. But Final Mouse's marketing hyped this shit up like it was a tool used by God himself. Some type of holy relic they were releasing. On par with the fucking Infinity Gauntlet. Like it was forged in the flames of Mordor. The marketing behind this new mouse was some of the most pretentious shit I've ever seen in my life. And it was absolutely stunning. They teamed up with Ninja and they pumped out some of the most pseudo-intellectual tweets I've ever read in my life, so I thought we'd go over some of the marketing material together. It really all started with this tweet from them when they really committed to the role of a douchebag evangelist. So it says, "This new drop is going to get people outside, into nature. You will play less games. You will be happier. You will disconnect from AI." And when I read that, I thought, well, that's kind of, you know, the exact opposite of what you would want for a mouse. A mouse so bad that it makes people want to stop playing games and go the fuck outside. That's not exactly something you should be hyping up. But for some reason, they view this as a positive thing with their product. Hope everyone's excited to go out into nature. We are all going to be outside this December. Once again, reinforcing the idea that this mouse sucks so much asshole, so many filthy rectums that you're going to stop playing games permanently and live outside. And then again, here's another one. This is when they really start getting very poetic and beautiful though. On this beautiful walk, thinking about how you guys are going to be blown away by the utter sexuality of this new drop. You really think we aren't going to live up to the hype? We ship the universe through love. Yeah, you know, like I said, maybe I just don't get it, but to me it's just a fucking computer mouse. I don't think it's exactly going to vibrate my chakras, improve my luck, make my dick bigger, and make me one with nature. I think it's probably just a computer mouse. I'm not going to touch it and have like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast where I start seeing the fabric that holds this universe together. I won't become a euphoric, enlightened being like they're hyping it up to be. It's probably just a normal mouse, and it doesn't even look that great. They also released this short animation called Valley of the Air, which is obviously based on a true story, starring everyone's favorite cartoon superhero Ninja, and the quality is nothing shy of Studio Ghibli. This is the story of how we discovered the truth alongside @Ninja and finally bridged 2 worlds. On December 1st, we will share this truth with you in person and shift the consciousness. That's something they keep saying, shift the consciousness, but I just don't understand what that means. What does that mean? Like, I'm going to touch the mouse and you're going to steal my soul? You're going to mind control me? That sentence doesn't really mean anything, that phrase. It has no meaning. It's like me saying my new wet fart is gonna gloomblify the bloomblops. It's completely fucking meaningless. But then again, maybe I just don't understand. My little fucking reptile brain doesn't understand because I haven't touched the Final Mouse new mouse, thus I haven't discovered the truth yet. You thought this was still about mice? This is our time. The next century is our time. No, it's not.
Something magical is happening, and I wanted to further bridge lifestyle and gaming.
You know, I just don't know what that means. I have a lot of respect for Ninja, but what the fuck does that mean? Bridge the gap between lifestyle and gaming? If you're a gamer, there is no lifestyle. You live, breathe, sleep, and fuck video games. You don't bridge that gap. You keep that lifestyle shit for the normies. If you're a gamer, you fucking bleed games. And even if, you know, all jokes aside, what the fuck does that even mean? Bridging lifestyle and gaming. The fuck does that mean? It's a mouse. It's not bridging shit. You just put your hand on it and you play games. It's not going to have like an effect on your social life. It's not going to improve your appearance or make you more sexually attractive to girls. But again, I haven't touched the mouse. Maybe my sexual chakras just haven't been truthified by touching the new final mouse. Here's what the mouse actually looks like in its final form. It's pure celestial proton quantum flux energy, all captured in one picture. It has little haikus on the scroll wheel, because obviously it would. The whole thing is extremely grandiose. It's also branded, which means this tweet from them didn't really age that well. Overall, though, maybe it's a great mouse. I really can't say for the quality of it. All I can say is the marketing is so fucking amazingly embarrassing. I think it's some of the silliest shit I've seen, but I'm 100% sure it worked on children and it will definitely sell well. I just thought it was some fun little marketing shit to kind of poke fun at and have a little bit of fun with. Well, anyway, don't forget to get your final mouse if you want to cure all potential human ailments and ascend beyond this corporeal dimension. That's it. See ya. How many times have you been at the beach with your friends, just cracking open some cold ones with the boys, kicking back with a nutsack, looking at your bro's butt crack, and all of a sudden you want to start grilling, but you don't want to go to land where it's safe to grill. You want a grill in the water with you. But unfortunately, there's nothing like that on the market. And luckily, with the way the funding for this and the unrealistic goal of $200,000, it's looking like there's never going to be something like that on the market, and for very good reason. It's the floatin' grill, aka the float and kill whoever's trying to grill on this motherfucker. This is like an extreme sport for grilling. It's like a fucking circus act. This is an Evel Knievel stunt trying to grill on one of these bad boys with some waves coming in. All it's gonna take is one good wave to throw this grill right in your face as you're trying to cook something up and you're fucked. And if it doesn't hurt you or kill you, it's at least gonna throw off your food. There's nothing to prevent the food from even sliding off. You would have to be grilling on straight glass, just absolutely waveless, windless, and no one within 5 yards of this grill who could accidentally breathe a little too heavy and push the food off of it. I also like how the clip is in slow motion because I imagine they did this 4 or 5 times and the food kept flying off because of the waves, so they had to do it in slow motion. This is all the time they could get. Now, common sense tells you that a wave would absolutely destroy this little science project here of grilling on the water. Now, let's just go ahead and say this thing works like a dream. It stabilizes itself and it never moves with the wave, so there's no danger of it flying up and popping you in the mouth, giving you a nice little smooch and really fucking up your face. Let's say it just works perfectly like the creator envisions here. Well, one thing that will not, under no circumstance, work is you will never be able to cut anything on this grill. You'll have to take it to land to cut the steaks anyway, so what is the point in grilling them on the water? You're gonna have to go to land anyway to finish off the food. It's just stupid, it makes no sense. It's a shit invention, but it's not getting funded anyway. Just thought it was worth throwing out there. That's it. See ya. When I say RuneScape, what is it you think of? Testosterone? Masculinity? Perhaps all of the above. For me personally, when I hear RuneScape, I think of efficiency. Now, I stumbled upon a video of a very intelligent scientist, straight out of college, no doubt went to Harvard, and he made an auto-clicking device, a homemade homebrew auto-clicking device out of a children's toy. And it inspired me to do something very similar. To the untrained eye, this device may seem to be an ordinary, simple children's toy designed to give toddlers hours upon hours of entertainment. But using the eyes of an advanced engineer, I was able to deduce the true purpose of this contraption, to give an adult hours upon hours of RuneScape XP training. I was able to redesign, repurpose, and re-engineer the toy drill into something holy, something biblical, something Jesus himself smiled about. I transmuted the toy drill into the world's most advanced automaton, the most incredible and intricate auto-clicking device. I am the Frankenstein, and this is my monster. I didn't need state-of-the-art technology to pull off such a legendary feat. I used simple kinesiology tape used by athletes all over the world, and today it was used by a gaming athlete. I used it to hold down the power button, hold down the mouse and keep everything all steady, so that way it would constantly click the mouse every rotation, getting up to 2 billion clicks per minute. This groundbreaking technological achievement, this medical miracle I was able to create using a toy drill and kinesiology tape extends far beyond RuneScape training. You could use this anywhere in the world. This is a game changer. This may very well solve the climate change problem. All I have to say is you're welcome. Now here's the Iron Man Mark II here, my fucking version 2 of the prototype. If the first version was a raindrop, then this second version is a motherfucking torrential downpour. It is an improvement in every possible measurable regard. You see, what I clearly forgot is that now there's coin pouches when you do the Arty Knight pickpocketing, so it's not as AFK as it used to be. So I needed a way where I could click on the coin pouch and then put it right back in there for the more AFK training. Here, it's very free. It's all very breathable. I can pull the mouse out, I can click on the coin pouch, and then get right back into the grinding action. Let's face it, men, shaving is a chore. Having to slap sour cream on your face, having to shave in the car when you're trying to look at the women on the treadmills through the gym windows, there's just got to be a better way. Oh, hey there, Nick Bolton here. I just got called on a special military assignment to go kill Osama bin Laden again. Apparently a spirit's haunting the grounds nearby, and I can't kill a man without my tack shaver on me. The tack shaver is designed by our finest aeronautical engineers and is the only shaver designed to fit any tactical shaving situation, whether that's a quick razor smooth shave that you'll need for your first day as a substitute middle school teacher, or if you're just in the car jerking off to your own reflection, you will always look your best with the tack shaver. It also comes with a built-in trimmer that fails to trim even a few small hairs on a man's face, so unless you're an 8-year-old boy with peach fuzz on his cheeks, let's just forget the trimmer is there. It works in wet or dry conditions, did I mention? It not only works in wet conditions, it fucking loves it. It loves to take a bath. Let me show you my favorite drink to order at the bar. It's a tack shaver shot. Just drop this tactical brick into a glass of vodka and there you have it, the tactical martini, baby. It's a well-known fact sharks are attracted to facial hair, so let's say you're stuck in the middle of the ocean but you got your tack shaver, you're safe from sharks if you shave your face. It's nice, small, and compact so you can take it anywhere for any tactical situation that may arise. Let's say one of your friends comes up to you, "Hey Nick Bolton, my asshole's a bit hairy, can you do something about it?" Well, yes I can with my tack shaver as I pull it out of my pocket. Gentlemen, if your wife or girlfriend is watching this commercial, tell them to just leave the room right now, because I'm about to shave. God fucking damn it, this razor's not cutting shit. Alright, cut away, we'll edit it in post. I'll just use a real razor in between the shots here. Hey, and bingo bango bongo, just like that, a nice clean babyface shave thanks to the tack razor, and only the tack razor. I bet you're sitting there in your stupid little shirt saying, "Oh, Nick Bolton, you holy savior of tactical appliances, please open your armory of tactical tools and share it with us. Where can I buy one of these?" Well, you can't. They're mine. I am the tactical shaving god and I'm not giving up any of these. What's up everybody, it's Critical, and I'm proud to finally be able to say, I can answer a question every pet owner asks themselves every day. Can I give my beloved pets some earphones so they can listen to some boner jams? Well, the answer is no, because for some unfathomable reason, the mongoloids of this country did not want to fund the Kickstarter project for the very first set of pet earphones. I know, it's unbelievable. As dog whisperers have told us for years, animals would love a set of Walkmans or some iPods just for them so they can listen to their favorite tunes as well. And these fucking Beats by Dr. Drehound for some reason just didn't get funded. But let's go ahead and look. What if they did get funded? Let's see the Kickstarter pitch. Let's see how great these could have been. Oh, thank God they've further simplified the menu. My pets were complaining about how difficult it was to navigate these bad boys, but thankfully they've listened to the feedback and they have made the menu simpler for my dogs. It sounds like a ransom video that the kidnappers would send to the family. Why is there no background music? This is just creepy. This is a very odd vibe you're sending out right now. This looks like the menu to an old Nextel phone. Come on, this is a 2017 product. Make it look like it. Holy shit. This is why it wasn't funded. Pets don't like the design. What are those? Barcodes? Serial numbers? What the fuck? This looks like a McDonald's Happy Meal toy from the early 80s. Well, unbelievable. How are the pets supposed to navigate through this and choose different artists? They're gonna be stuck with one song on loop for like 14 hours or however long I decide to keep this on them. Now what is he playing? Is this the Airbud soundtrack? Oh, I can't wait. What kind of music does his dog like to listen to? Oh, it's Britney Spears? Yeah, oh great. Yeah, my animals also love to listen to modern pop music. I'm sure they'll be thrilled. Why does this plastic ass wipe have so many options? Why wouldn't it just be music? If you want it to be a pet boner jam device, why wouldn't you just have music on it? Why do you need 3 separate menus? Is it internet compatible as well? My pets can check their social media accounts on them? Is one of the other menus an old Tamagotchi shit show? This thing looks like an awful boomerang that Captain Boomerang would use, that piece of shit superhero. Yep, that dog looks thrilled to have this on him. You know, I do know that a lot of animals respond positively to music, but I don't think they're begging for a portable music device. In fact, I think that would probably scare the shit out of them to have constant music in their ears. But how would I know? I can't talk to animals. I'd have to ask Eliza Thornberry if she could help me out here and get me a conclusive answer. But yeah, I'm just surprised this product wasn't funded with some of the shit that gets funded on Kickstarter. And I can't wait to see the next step of pet music earphones. I'm sure they'll start to evolve and become pretty commonplace eventually. But yeah, that's it. See ya. Backing projects on Kickstarter or Indiegogo is a lot like sticking your penis into a glory hole. You never know what you're gonna get, or in most cases, what you're not going to get. You roll the dice with your wallet by backing something you think looks good, but a lot of times it doesn't deliver, it never had a chance of delivering, or you get something that's super shitty or not at all what you thought it would be. But Indiegogo, I think, is far worse than Kickstarter in this department because a lot of the projects that go up there just seem like they have no vetting whatsoever, where they'll have these products that aim to cure climate change by making you put a butt plug in your asshole or something for $50 on their campaign. It's just outrageous pseudoscience nonsense. And to illustrate this point, I found the latest one that I think is quite the banger. This is the Lucha T8.
Life on our planet exists in balance. Or at least it should. Yet, as we shaped our world, we've tilted the scales, and now the natural balance between us and our planet is lost.
Yeah, that should just be all kinds of red flags. Unless you're like an anti-vax mom, that right there should just tell you this product they're about to sell is super bullshit. They're making it sound like some Star Wars shit, you know? We're just way out of line with the Force. We've lost our connection to it. Like fucking Dragon Ball Z, we can no longer draw energy from the planet into a spirit bomb.
We now live in a world no longer naturally in sync with our bodies. But not all is lost. We may not be able to go back in time, but we can go back to our roots. Back to our true selves.
It just sounds like the plot to a Neil Breen or a Tommy Wiseau movie. And I'd like to point out something right here, address the elephant with the condom in the room. The backers and the amount of money they have makes no sense. There's no way they got $12,000 from 48 backers. This is most likely just the creator pumping money from his own asshole into the project to kind of prime the pump to make it appear to people that it's legitimate, like, hey, look, all these people are putting money towards this project. Look how much it's making. People want this. You should be in on this. It's a common technique for a lot of these fraudulent businesses on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's going on here. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it is real and this product just caught fire in a bunch of those soccer mom, don't trust science Facebook groups.
Lucha T8 is a health improvement device that creates and emits the Earth's natural frequency of 7.83 Hertz. By emitting the Earth's frequency, Lucha T8 utilizes the naturally occurring synchronicity between our body and our planet to support regeneration of the organism.
Sci-fi fanfic from middle schoolers is more scientifically grounded than that explanation for what this piece of shit is and what it does. They make it sound like Earth is constantly emitting a 7.83 Hertz frequency to the cosmos like a distress signal, like a fucking SOS. It is just a mindlessly ridiculous product that is very common on these crowdfunding websites, and some of them do get real funding from real people, which is the saddest part, that people buy into this garbage. But I mean, you have these people going crazy for essential oils, damn near giving a suppository to their children of eucalyptus leaves because they read one article on the internet that said that that would help somewhere, and then you trace it back and it turns out it was just a joke started on 4chan that now people are actually buying into. It's sad how easy it is to exploit this growing movement of distrust science and believe garbage. Because there's definitely people that would look at something like this and go, wow, that makes a lot of sense. If I wear this block of wood on my neck that just has a blinking red light on it, it's going to help. Because the video said, the Earth is constantly making a synchronicity titty at 7.83 hertz. And if this thing's emitting the same frequency, well then man, the science checks out. You'd be dumb not to buy this thing. It's just pathetic.
Lucha T8 helps eliminate lack of energy, exhaustion, anxiety, insomnia, stress, tension, migraines, and different types of pain.
Yeah, the only pain this would help with is the pain of having too much money. If you're too wealthy, you can throw some money to this thing and it'll help with that problem.
So how does Lucha T8 work? All you have to do is place the device close to a painful or troubled spot for no more than 30 minutes at a time, and it will balance the body's energy, metabolism, and polarity in a way that gives the organism a chance to recover.
It's just a blinking red light. You could get the same effect if you have a wireless mouse. Just put that on some painful spot on your body. You'll get the same effect. And it's also very evil from this creator to say to hold it there for 30 minutes. That's fucked up, man. You know some dumb fucking idiots are actually going to hold that thing there for 30 minutes. I mean, you could have just said 10 seconds, they'll believe it and do that, and that's a lot less time consuming. But maybe this guy hates his customers, and to be fair, you'd have to be pretty goddamn dumb to buy this in the first place. You may as well just laugh about it, like, haha, made this guy actually hold that thing there for 30 minutes, just wasting their time. Could have said 5 hours, and I guarantee someone would have done it.
Lucha T8 is made to be by your side all the time. It celebrates the fact we only thrive when we align ourselves with the forces of the planet to which we owe our existence. Lucha T8 is not an instant cure or miracle medicine. It's a symbol of where we've been and where we're going.
Yeah, but you just said it helps actually cure some of these things and work towards making them better. You're calling it a regenerative device. That means you're saying it is helping to cure those things and improve those things. But now you're just saying it's a symbol of where we've been and where we're going, so it's just a fucking souvenir from a gift shop? It sounds like they're trying to cover their own ass. If someone actually buys this tries to use it on an injury and it doesn't help at all, they can't come after them legally because they said it was going to work and it didn't. I get that they're trying to do some legal talk here, but it doesn't work when everything else in the video contradicts what you're saying.
It paves the way to a harmonious and peaceful existence, leading you towards what you are meant to be. Stable, strong, happy. Lucha T8 unlocks our organism's potential to self-regulate and balance itself.
It's a blinking light on a string. But that's Indiegogo in a nutshell, baby. That's what you sign up for when you're looking on Indiegogo for something interesting. You get shit like this. There's also one I saw a while back that was about water, a special kind of water that they hyped up as like this panacea that would cure anything because it was water that they made listen to Mozart for a month before selling. It was as dumb as it sounds. But yeah, that's Indiegogo, just the kind of shit you find on there. That's it, see ya. Foot pain. Cocaine, light rain, insane! You rubbed a magic lamp, but out popped the worst genie of them all, the ankle genie. This genie doesn't grant 3 wishes. Instead, this genie hugs your foot really tight like a toddler with bad separation anxiety. Science has confirmed that our cell phones are emitting dangerous levels of gamma-photonic midichlorian chlorophyll nucleobeams that are directly affecting our ankle health. But thanks to our tight sock, you won't have to worry about that anymore. Take that, reptilians at Apple. Are you trying to murder your grandmother by breaking her foot off and shoving it up her own ass? Well, Godspeed. If you're the grandmother with a rampaging, bloodthirsty grandson, at least protect your feet with the Fort Knox of socks. And let's not forget it adjusts to your size. It's basically a chastity belt for foot fetishists. You'll never break in thanks to its advanced neosporin construction. Are you still not convinced, asshole? Is it because you don't trust me? Alright, I'll lift up the curtain. Who am I? I'm Dr. Anthony Ferraro, bitch. But my friends call me the fuck man. Cause I don't wait till marriage. I fuck, man. Yes, he fucked me. When I'm not busy fucking your wife, I'm a scooter injury specialist. If your scooter falls down the stairs or gets hit by a train, bus, or plane, I can analyze what exactly it's experiencing, the kind of pain it's in, as well as how to fix it. We use cutting-edge medical technologies such as tape. We usually don't have to euthanize, but unfortunately there has been a few cases where we've had to put a scooter or 2 down. It was beyond my control. 9 times out of 10 I can get scooters back on their wheels. It's the ankle genie for only $12.99. But wait, you have 2 feet, which means I have to double this offer to make this make any sense at all. So you get 2 ankle genies for both of your feet. 2 ankle genies? 2 feet? You some type of fucking idiot that can't connect those dots? Apples. Nature's testicles. Founders of gravity. But you don't like testicles. Or gravity. In fact, you don't seem to like much of anything these days. Colors have turned to gray. Sounds turned to silence. You're a prisoner of your own mind, asking yourself the same questions over and over again. Is there a purpose to this never-ending rat race we call life? Is there a reason to go on? You find yourself lost in a cosmic despair which poisons your healthy chi vibrations. Your spiritual frequency has gone awry. This existential crisis could have been avoided if you had only eaten the proper breakfast this morning. Hello, I'm Dr. Clit Oris. I'm bringing you some troubling news today. It's surely going to make your dick soft. Out of 41516 school children, less than 1 out of 4 eats ass for breakfast. This alarming statistic may seem like science fiction to you, but it's the truth. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Which is why I'm here with Asbestoloops, bringing you the powerful taste of ass right to your breakfast bowl. It's the cereal that bites back. Made with 100% real, wholesome asbestos, it's fucking here and it's delivering a nutritional knockout, giving you all the essential vitamins and minerals, including 100% of your daily doctor-recommended intake of arsenic, and it is rich in mercury, each serving offering 20 grams of mercury, which is exactly 5 times the lethal dose. And let's not forget about the chunks of lead we've added to enhance flavor. So what are you waiting for? Start your mornings off right. No more having an existential crisis. Get the breakfast of champions. Remember, Asbestoloops are the best of loops, now with 20% more nicotine.